Hi, I'm Michael LaFosse from the Origami Studio. This is my butterfly for Beth, named for Beth Kawazura. You're going to be using a square sheet of paper, and if beginning with origami paper, start with the white side facing up. Fold in half, edge to edge, and unfold. Here we have a horizontal center crease. Take the same bottom edge up to the level of the crease, but fold only a short pinch mark over here on the right and unfold. There's the pinch mark. Take the bottom edge to the pinch mark and install one more pinch mark. Lay the lower pinch mark upon the upper one and fold all the way across between them. So we have this colored rectangular area with a folded edge at the bottom and short cut edges left and right. We're going to fold the paper so that the short cut edges match the bottom folded edge. And it's actually most comfortable to do this by turning the paper so that you can fold away from you. Flip the paper over so that the folded edge is at the top. Take the new bottom edge to the level of the crease and fold all the way across. Unfold the flap and you'll see the new crease. Fold the bottom left and right corners edgewise to the crease. We're going to use the horizontal crease to be able to bend the upper portion in front. And once again, it's most comfortable and accurate to fold away from you, so rotate the paper for comfort. But you can see I've reversed that crease and the layer is set this way. The extraneous paper below is going to be folded tightly over the folded edge above. And make good sharp creases here. Rotate your paper so that the folded over layers are on the left. Reach inside and bring the inside flap out. Your paper should look like this. Fold in half, bottom edge to top. And you'll notice a crease in the middle. We're going to bend the paper along the crease, folding the paper in half for a moment. Lift it up and squash fold. So we need to open the paper like a hood. Rotate the paper for comfort and be sure to keep these layers from sliding away from each other. They should be aligned with the center crease. Finish the squash by laying the spine crease of the upper layer in alignment with the folded edge below. Turn the paper over to the other side and you'll see this flap. We're going to pull the flap out as far as it will go flat. Notice the limits at these two ends. We need to do the same thing on the other side, so turn one page to be able to get to the other side and pull the flap out and flatten. Now we can squash fold the area in the middle. Again, rotate the paper for comfort. Keep the table bound layers from sliding away from each other as you symmetrically flatten the paper. Next, we're going to take the bottom square corner and fold it to touch the top of the split. And set that paper 90 degrees to the paper at the table. Tip the paper so that you can open these pockets. We're going to do one at a time and squash fold. To make them symmetrical, you need to align the spine crease of the top layer with the folded edge below. And you'll get a nice symmetrical triangular shape. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Open, make sure you open all the way to the center of the paper. Flatten. We have a horizontal mountain crease across the middle of one of the wing areas and a folded edge above. We're going to roll the folded edge down over to make a new leading folded edge. And as we do that, we're going to let this mount and folded edge become an accent and overlap, pulling it downward and flattening. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And these are the wing overlaps. Now when we reorganized the layering here, we also rotated this crease into view. We're going to use that now by taking the corner flap over so that the top edge of it aligns with the crease. Ideally, the new folded edge is going to actually cover just the tip of that. That sets it up for us to do the zigzag folding here. Little fan pleat over so that the new folded edge aligns with the cut edge of colored paper on top. And then fold the tip of the corner to touch the middle of the new folded edge. And we get this nice pattern of alternatingly colored triangles. Let's do the same thing on the other side. There's our target crease. And then fan fold. Like that. Here we have two squarish corners, and we're going to inside reverse fold them to give them a softer look. And that's done by pushing the tip of that square corner inside and then flattening the paper. And you can see the nice shape it makes. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Just push the middle of that square corner inside the paper and flatten. To this portion of the hind wing, we're going to start up here where that notch is that we've just made, rolling it behind, and then we're going to continue rolling the edge until it reaches the back limit of the hind wing. So that locks the wing notch and gives a nice finished look to this edge of the hind wing. Let's do the same thing on the other side. We already have the wing notch done. Grab the wing notch remnant, which is behind, and begin to fold it back, and then roll over away from you, gradually working the folded edge to the end. There. We're going to use the vertical center crease, which runs through the head and the body paper, to mount and fold in half. Now that we have this folded edge, we're going to pivot at the head to swing the bottom corner of the abdomen over to touch the folded edge we've made here. And that will set the proper angle. This is what the back side looks like. Now let's fold the other wing to match, wing to wing, and folding along the bottom. Those two folds separate the wing paper from the body. Now we can work on the head. We're going to squash fold this small area at the very end of the head. It's helpful to reach inside with your finger and thumbnail to be able to put little dents inside the wall up into the head area. That puffs open these layers, getting them ready to squash. Hold the body together flat, and then just pinch to flatten the head. It's essential to do this step because what we need to do next is to fold the paper behind. Flattening it allows us to do that, but it also makes a nice shape for the butterfly's head. Now, bring the wings together over the back, and you can see the little face or the head of the butterfly is here. And we're going to taper the abdomen by folding these two short edges inside the model. Hold the paper comfortably in one hand. Start by turning the corner over to give it a curl, and then continue folding the edge toward the tip at the back end. And then fold the other one inside to match. close the paper and pinch firmly to flatten those folds. And now all we need to do is fold the wings down from a point just above the head here down to where the paper locks under and inside the body. So we're going to fold the wing tightly over, angling forward, and then turning the paper we can fold over to match. Set the wings out to each side, and here we have a butterfly for Beth. Enjoy.